Single cell and multi-cell array formulas allow you to perform multiple calculations on one or more items in an array. An array is simply a range of cells. So here what I'm going to show you is how you can use a simple array formula to do a single instance calculation and a multi-instance calculation using this same data set. So first I'm going to show you the multi-instance calculation. And then we're going to do a single cell array where I'll show you how we'll calculate the grand total. Step number one is that multi-cell reference. So I'm going to go over here in cell D4. I'm going to type in equals. And then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to highlight my values in column B. I'm going to do the asterisk for a multiplication calculation. And then I'm going to highlight my values in column C. Now, before I close this out, what you see here is it is going to calculate the total for all of the values in this range. So instead of having to do this for each cookie listed, using this array formula, we're going to do it all at once. So what I'm going to do now that I have those ranges included in my formula, I'm just going to go ahead and select return on my keypad. Now what you see here is because we selected those ranges in the formula, it automatically went ahead and calculated those calculations for my entire data set. Now I do want to show you something here. We're going to do undo, and I want to show you how, let's say you have a cell that is not empty. So we're going to plug a 0 in there. I want to show you what happens when a cell in the range that you are calculating has a value and the error message that appears. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do equal sign. I'm going to highlight my first range, do a asterisk for multiplication, then I'm going to highlight my second range, and I'm going to select again just return or enter on my keyboard. As you can see here, it gives me an error that says hashtag spill exclamation point. That is what will happen when you have an existing value where you want your totals to appear. So all I have to do is delete this 0 that's there, and as you can see, with that information deleted, there's no longer a spill error, and it's able to calculate all of the totals in my range. So now I'm going to show you how you can do a single cell array formula. And to do that, we're going to do equals sum, and we're going to highlight again the totals here in column B. I'm still going to do my asterisk, and then I'm going to highlight my quantities in column C. I'm going to close that parentheses, and I'm going to go ahead and select return or enter on your keyboard. It then calculates the grand total of cells. Now, you could have just done a equals sum for here, but let's say I didn't do a total by cookie and I just wanted to know the grand total. This right here does the multiplication for me for each cookie and then just provides me with the total. So those are two array formulas that you can use to save time and do some pretty complex calculations in your projects. Don't forget to like, follow, and save this video. And just like that, you too can tech.